Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Angel Storm. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am talking to you about a topic that I know a lot of my clients have dealt with and a lot of my viewers deal with as well. And this is the conversation about what to do when you tell yourself that you can't leave the narcissist. So you're feeling like there's absolutely no way that you can leave the narcissist, and what should you do in that situation? Lots of people play out the scenario from start to finish in their head when they're thinking about, leaving a narcissist or attempting to redo custody with a narcissist or something like that. And what I actually want to read to you first is just a quick little story. I want to just tell you a story of somebody who wrote to me this past week. She said that she had been out to dinner with her husband, and he got drunk at dinner, insisted on driving them home, which was a 6-mile drive. So it was about 20 minutes, she said. And along the way, he was calling her names again. After every one of these sentences, she wrote the word again in capitals and in capital letters. And so, he's calling her names along the drive home. He's driving drunk again. He's just doing all of these same old habits. And she's looking out the window. It's nighttime. And she's seeing kind of the same road that she's driven down many other times, right? Again, I'm driving down this road. Again, it's at night. Again, he's drunk. Again, he's calling me names. She got to the house. The husband went to the couch and he passed out. She said she packed one bag, grabbed all of her birth certificate, her passport, all of her identification, took the keys to her car, walked out to her car, and drove away. She said she spent that night in the parking lot of a Walmart, and then the next day she Googled abuse shelters, and she went to one of them, and they started helping her work through the process of filing for divorce. This woman does have children, but they were grown up and they were already out of the house. So I want to talk to you about this, and I use this one as a specific example because this woman didn't know how the entire thing was going to play out. She didn't have it in her mind, I'm going to do this, and then he's going to do that, and then this will happen, and then this will happen, right? She just was understanding, I'm living the same life. I've been living the same life. So it was actually like 25 years that she had been married to the same person, right? Living the same day every day for 25 years, basically. And so she didn't have it all planned out, but what she knew was, I will continue to live this same day another 25 years unless today I make a change. And the number one thing that keeps you with a narcissist is fear. You are fearful about what's unknown, right? You're not sure of what is going to happen if you leave the narcissist, and especially if you're financially dependent upon the narcissist, or if you have children with a narcissist or whatever. I love this story so much because this woman essentially weighed the fear of the unknown versus what she knew, which was she knew she would live this day another 25 years if she didn't make a change. And sometimes we overthink what's going to happen. It's great to plan, absolutely. And if there is a better way for you to get out, then that's obviously what you want to do first, right? You want to, if there's a safe place for you that you can have set up ahead of time before leaving the narcissist, that's obviously the best option, right? But if there isn't that option, what is your comfort? Is your temporary comfort worth living the same day 25 years in a row? A lot of people struggle with the fear of having to go back to court with the narcissist. They're terrified of it. I have a video that is on the Minds Journal YouTube channel, and in there I talk about how to transition from the person that you were to the person that you are now to the person that you want to be in the future. A lot of people are facing battles that they're walking into today with the person that they used to be running the show. The person who you used to be cannot take on today's challenges, nor can today's person, the version of you that you are today, take on tomorrow's challenges. That's why every day that we're alive, we're supposed to be evolving, we're supposed to be learning, we're supposed to be applying knowledge and turning it into wisdom. And there's too many people who just keep living through the lens of yesterday's person. They let yesterday's person, the version of them that should have died a long time ago, run today's show. And it's causing a bunch of other ripple effects, right? Because if you're making choices, not just necessarily big choices like this, whether to leave the narcissist or not, whether to go back to court with the narcissist or not, but we're talking about like little decisions, right? Actually, your life is made up of like 95% small choices, right? And small choices are actually supposed to prepare you with the confidence, with the knowledge of how to make big, important choices, right? So what house to buy, what person to marry, what job or career path to take. Those big choices, they're actually only made a handful of times in life. But the small choices that you make every day, you know, who your friends should be, if you hang out with them or not, what you say yes to, what you say no to, all of those choices add up. And lots of people breeze through those ones. They don't ever pay attention to, am I making the right choice in this moment? They never take the time to learn and grow consciously. And therefore, when it's time to make a big decision, they're using that same haphazard method of making the decision and choosing without ever applying knowledge and looking back at their past choices and to see if they're equipped to make that decision or not. They just do what feels natural in the moment. And this is how you end up with an old version of you making today's choices. So go check out that video on the Minds Journal. There's a link to it in the description of this video for you to go check it out. That explains this more in depth. My point in this video is saying, if you are waiting for something certain, right? I will leave the narcissist if I know 100% sure that I will end up with A, B, and C, or that the outcome would be X, Y, and Z. Nothing is guaranteed in life. Nothing. And if you're not willing to face the actual decision that you're asked to make right now, which is live the same life, the same day for the rest of your life, however long that is, or take a risk and make a change with the narcissist, then you must understand that that is a choice, right? Doing nothing is a choice. Making no change is a choice. Allowing the past version of you to run today's life and allowing today's life to indefinitely influence your future, that's a choice you're making. You're essentially allowing fear to make that choice for you. When I deal with victims of narcissistic abuse and help them recover, I think if you've watched this channel at all for any length of time, I spend very little time talking about the narcissist because the narcissist is, for the most part, a fixed thing, right? They don't change. They don't change. The way that they behave in their tactics may change, but who they are as a person and their overall strategy does not change. So I already know what the narcissist is going to do. I want to know what you're going to do. I want to know if you've learned anything. I want to know if you're ready to grow. I'm more focused on helping the one who is able to learn, the one who is able to think critically, the one who is able to have another viewpoint of what is happening, the one who's willing to analyze them own selves and to see places where they could grow and change. I'm more interested in helping that person and focusing my energy into that person's outcome rather than just spending my time talking about the narcissist. I can tell you all about the narcissist. That's not the point. The point is, what are you going to do with that information? Here's one thing that I can guarantee you. The narcissist is not going to change. You are going to continue to live the same day, every day of your life, for the rest of your life, if you stay with a narcissist. That's guaranteed. Until you make a decision to change, nothing will change. The narcissist is not going to evolve. They're not going to all of a sudden have an aha moment. And that is not actually your responsibility either. You're responsible for your life and your actions. The narcissist is responsible for their life and their actions. And that means even if you have children together, you're responsible for your part in parenting your children. This can be very difficult and frustrating when this other person seems to always get away with certain things. So stop doing the same things over and over, right? Allow the narcissist to expose who they are. You evolve, you grow, you get better at your life. By that I mean, learning how to manage your emotions, learning how to emotionally detach from the narcissist, how to not let them use you as an energy supply, things like that. Those are all things that you can control and you can work on right now, whether you're with a narcissist or not with a narcissist. You can start doing that now. Eventually, when you understand that you can control yourself and you can control your behavior, that's what fuels you to make a different choice, to change the thing that you have settled for, the outcome that you have settled for, the thing that you think is just going to be, this is the way it's going to be for the rest of your life. You've already decided that that's what it's going to be. But what if there is a million other outcomes that don't include the scenario you've already decided is the one you have to settle for? So I just wanted to share this with you. If you think you can't leave the narcissist, I hope that this video has helped you to kind of consider something different. This woman who wrote to me, in an instant changed the outcome of her life. In an instant changed the outcome of her life. I'm not saying it was easy. I'm saying she is walking a completely different path now. It's been 6 months. She said that since she left that narcissist and decided to move forward with divorcing her husband, she has her own apartment. She's rebuilding and she's completely happy. When she was with her husband, they had a huge house, right? And she was saying how she always felt trapped in this 4,000 square foot home. And now she has a 1-bedroom apartment, but it's it might as well be a mansion on the beach to her. She's so emotionally free. She is completely mentally and financially dependent upon herself. She's so independent that it doesn't matter what she's living in. She's giving herself a different outcome. She's able to spend time with her grandkids, which she wasn't able to do before because the kids had chosen to not associate with the dad, and the dad was married to the mom. So she has a completely different life. Does it look like how she thought it was when she was thinking about leaving him? Probably not. But how amazing that she had enough courage to take that risk. There's no telling what other goals she will reach because she decided to make that one choice, make that one decision that will shift the trajectory of her life forever. So I hope this video encourages you. I hope it gives you faith for the unknown. You are not going to know. You don't even know what tomorrow will hold. You can't tell me what all the little things that will pop up tomorrow will be. But for sure, I can tell you the general state of your emotional and mental health will continue to deteriorate unless you make a choice. So you guys, I hope this video truly has helped you. I hope it has given you another perspective and way to look at the situation that you're dealing with your narcissist. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel below and then turn on the little bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a new video to this channel.